And we're going to make a quick change in the chair here as we get ready for our next guest. And of course, now we are ready. Mr. Roger Schlesinger. He is known in many circles as the Mortgage Minute Guy. Roger, good to see you.
Good to see you, Don.
Well, Roger, just what is going on in the mortgage industry right now?
Well, the good part of the mortgage industry is we've hit record lows. The 10-year Treasury note, which is the benchmark for a lot of our mortgage rates, dropped to 1.88 this week. The last time I've seen it, it's a little over 2. But it's still way down, and these lows have never been hit before on a 10-year Treasury note, and we have corresponding rates in the mortgage industry.
Well, now, I think the general consensus amongst people watching the program right now are probably, well, okay, you know, 3 or 4 years ago, if you had a pulse and you walked into a bank, you qualified. Now you can have all of these records, tax returns, and everything under the sun, but you still can't get qualified. I know the truth is somewhere there in the middle. What is it?
It's not in the middle. I'd settle for the middle right now. It's leaning towards the latter,
okay,
as opposed to the former. I mean, it is difficult, and it's not because the banks themselves want everything. It's because they're so worried about the regulators and all the regulations that have been set up that they just keep asking and asking and asking. They don't even know what they're asking for, but they want it, and they don't stop. I mean, we really have to throw a hissy fit to get them to finally stop and fund the loan. We are funding loans. We get through it, but it's very, very frustrating.
There's no such thing as a 14-day escrow these days, I would imagine.
Yeah, for cash.
For cash. So for people who are, you know, wanting to take advantage of what is, you know, probably record low prices in real estate due to the real estate meltdown, and of course record low rates for mortgages, and they're concerned about their qualification status, so what can they do?
Well, they can call us. I can tell you, if you're W-2'd, if you have a little cash in the bank, if you have at least a middle 600 credit score, you've been working on the job for some time, all this can be verified. We get it through. We even, you know how to fight with the appraiser these days. It's something that we have to do because we have to generally get everything appraised. So those people aren't the tough ones. If you're self-employed, if you are a high net worth individual, if you are an independent businessman, or even if you work for somebody and you're not 60 years old and your reserves are in your retirement account, we got a battle going because they will not accept it.
Now, I think another rumor that's out there is that you need 25% down. Is that true, false, or something?
That's not even close. We still have 0 down for veterans. We have 3.5% down for people who take FHA. And that isn't even the exciting part about FHA, and I want to break away for a second. The exciting part about FHA is their rates are lower than Fannie and Freddie right now. So they have the lowest rates in town, and their loans are assumable. So in years to come, when you want to sell your house, you can sell it with, say, a high 3 30-year fix or a low 3 15-year fix. You've got something good to sell with it. And then we have the private mortgage insurance companies that are back. They'll let you put 5% down in some cases, and a lot of banks who will go with 10% down.
People want to pick your brain and get a calming influence from you, Roger. What do they do?
They look for me when I'm on the golf course, actually. No, they can call us at 866-288-0088. or go to mortgageminuteguy.com, which was being redone, and it's going to be a very, very good site in about a week or 2.
Mortgageminuteguy.com. This is the Mortgage Minute Guy, Roger Schlesinger. Roger, thanks so much.
My pleasure, Don.